Morning everyone, it's Wednesday the 26th of October and this week's challenge is Boom Barrel. We got the star hero of Alpha to help us with this, and shooters have 50% more damage and non-heroes are starting charged. So it's a bit of a mixed bag this week. Alpha being lead isn't actually too bad on a lot of these maps, because being able to hit walkers and barrels at the same time and then being able to move can get you through these maps a bit easier. It's one of the easier map sets, so should be good fun, and it's very range orientated. So let's blow some stuff up. So the weekend events this week. First off, we've got 5-second upgrades for survivor buildings and weapons. So if you've got plenty of XP, you should be able to get a few things upgraded if you need it, and supplies if you've got buildings. And we've also got the event Golden Arsenal, which is a rare event. I don't go very often. And what it means is in after mission crates, you've got a higher chance of getting gear in gold crates, and the gear you do find in gold crates is guaranteed to be legendary. Couple that with the jackpot event that's going on this week, and it might be a good time to find that prime tactical armour you've been looking for. Good luck everyone, hope you find it. Right, let's get on with the maps now, and the first one is One Down. Might look familiar as we had it last week, so I won't go into it in too much detail. But with Alpha Lead, you're going to want to set it on fire and then move back, keeping it crippled or stunned until it burns out. Put Mercer in there to try and take it down in one if you want. But yeah, not too difficult again. So let's get on with the next map, which is The Locker. This one is quite a fun one until not very end of Nightmare, when it became a real pain. Starting the left-hand room, you've got a locker in the right-hand side room behind the gate, and that takes 2 turns. You've also got a tank in the right-hand room and a load of walkers behind the fence. Main thing you want to do is make sure you don't blow up this barrel in the room that's in with you until right at the end. The reason being that when the spawn comes in, it comes in on the line and where your survivors start, and along the bottom of the right-hand side room. But if you left a barrel there, you can clear the line from that incoming pretty much every time. First move you want to do is go in and blow up the barrel and hope you kill everything on that side of the fence. And what you want to do is get the tank's attention and try and keep it occupied, either by crippling it or having Zeke in there possibly, whilst the other person's on the locker. And then once the locker's been opened, you run back round to the left and get to the exit. Sounds easy enough, and it's quite simple early on, but does get harder, as I say, the further up you go. One thing you probably want to do is not have primed on, because you don't want to be blowing up that barrel too early on the left hand side. You can keep primed on your shooters, because that's not going to accidentally blow up the barrel. The next map is Blow Through. So this is again quite an easy map early on. It gets a lot harder as you get into Nightmare. It does start with a spawn, which was new for last time we had this. It didn't used to have a spawn on it, but that did make it a bit easy. Gonna want to be able to get charged up on this probably, so Princess is probably going to be a good shout. The incoming only comes in at the bottom line, so you can take your time in the top bit, but you will have more walkers to get through at the bottom. You do have some nicely placed barrels to help you clear that though. So you got one in the first fence to get to the right hand side, one again to get to the bottom, and then one to get to the end line. The incoming, as I say, comes in all along the bottom, including a spot on the line if the incoming's big enough. So do watch out for that. A couple of ways you can do it. You can charge through it. Probably not quite so easy with Alpha in lead, but running through, blowing up the barrels, killing as many as you can, and then either herding or stunning the rest as you run through. Or you can charge up, take your time, kill everything in the first 2 rooms, time it well for the incoming to just come in, blow up the barrel and make your way through, spawn blocking as you go. I'll show both tactics. You can pick which one you prefer, but that's probably going to be one of the harder ones on the higher levels with Alpha in the lead. Next map is Wrecked Cellar. It's a killer walkers. It's quite a fun one, to be honest. You got 4 barrels in the room and a tank, I believe, at the back. Usually, obviously more of those as you get into Nightmare. What you want on this is you probably want Shiva as a support, because all the walkers are far away and you want them to walk towards you and into the path of the barrels. After the first turn, you'll also get an auto spawn at the bottom, which includes an exploder and a couple of normal walkers, 2 exploders and a couple of normal walkers. I tend to blow up the barrels at the bottom at this point, and then try and bunch up the stuff at the top to hit them with a barrel later on. Again, you probably don't want primed on any of your survivors except your shooters, because you don't want to be hitting those barrels before you're ready or when you're really close to them. So be warned to take your primed off on those. Other than that, it's a good fun map. I really enjoy that one. Next map is One There, and this one is open 3 boxes. There are only 3, so it's not a find out of 6 one, which is good. You've got a box in the room you start with, one in the top left and one in the top right room, in the top right of the room. You've got a barrel here between this gate, and you've got 2 barrels on the right hand side, and there's also a tank over there. The fence in front of you will fall down even if you don't hit the barrel. I think it happens if you hit the tank, hit any barrel, or even just move a little bit, or open the crate, I think does it as well. So you might as well blow it up. You want to blow it up when you're hoping that the 3 walkers behind there are within range, because that really helps. Pizza Glen on this is really useful, because you can open and run, and being able to shoot through and blow stuff up and open the crates with Alpha will speed things up for you as well. Incoming comes in all along the top, so you don't want to be up there when the incoming comes in if you can help it, unless you can run to the line, but you probably have to run past stuff. It's quite a tactical map, but it's quite a fun map. I really enjoy it. I'll show you my tactics for it when I get to it, but it's box in the room, box at the top left, back down, and then onto the crate in the right hand side room and to the line. Next map is Big Pile. So considered to be the hardest map on the set. Most people really don't like this map. It is quite tactical, and at Nightmare it's just ridiculous with 1 turn incomings of tanks and spike tanks right by the boxes at the bottom. It's not a nice map, but it is quite fun when you get it done. It's a really good feeling of satisfaction, and also we've got newer weapons to play with now as well. You've got to find 3 out of 5 crates, which you can see here. 2 barrels, 1 on the bottom, 1 at the top, which you need to explode to open the gate to the exit. Incomings coming in at the bottom and the top left and on the line, so not nice incomings. So you want Pizza Glen to be able to get through this map quickly. Tend to open as many boxes at the start as you possibly can. So explode that, get Glen to then open the 2 furthest boxes, and Alpha and Sasha to open the other 2. Hopefully that's it, and then you can make a dash for the line. Do beware, there is usually a tank to the right hand side, so you might not be able to open both crates. Something I probably should have mentioned at the beginning, so if you're only hearing this now, sorry, but thank you for watching this long. You must target a walker if you want Alpha's leader trait to activate. If you target the barrel, even if you hit through walkers, it will never activate. because the barrel is the thing that kills it, and you've not targeted a walker to get a body shot. So make sure, if you're wanting that extra movement, that you target a walker and hit the barrel with it as well, and hope for a body shot. Other than that, there's not much to say about this, other than good luck with it, and I'll do a couple of videos with a few different teams to give you some ideas. But that's it for this week. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Any comments, leave them below, and I'll see you soon. Bye.